It has been a very long time since people have been so excited for a structure deck. When you think of the DDD structure deck that was missing both of the slime cards, even ABCs were missing a lot of good cards like Photon Thrasher or Gold and Silver Gadget, stuff like that that you needed to play the deck. But I think people are really, really hyped for Dinosaurs, and for a good reason. The deck's really good. I've taken it out of the box here. I wanted to go through the Dinosaur cards and Dinosaur Structure Deck and kind of give my first impressions on them. I've read most of these cards already. I did rip this. I haven't dug into here, so I don't know what order they're in. But yeah, I think the Dinosaur Structure Deck's really good. I'll probably do a deck profile on it later on. But today, I just wanted to do some of my first impressions. So let me zoom in real quick. And yeah, let's get started. So, the first card, the Ultra Rare, we have Super Conductor Trainer. So, a lot of people have talked about the new Conductor Triano, why it's so powerful. 3,300 attack is pretty ridiculous. It has a tributing effect that does damage. It's pretty great. I believe that's what it does. Yeah, 1,000 damage. It combos with a lot of your dinosaurs like Black Petra, so it's pretty powerful. The next card, looks like they're kind of out of order here, but they have Oxygeddon. This card is good for overlaying into Evolzar Lagia. You probably won't get your Water Dragon out. I think the Bun H2O combo is inconsistent at best, so I probably wouldn't build a deck around that, but it's whatever. It's still a good card. Next we have Baby Ceratosaurus. This card got a lot better with support out of the most recent set, Miscellaneousaurus. This card also triggers off the True King, so it's great for using those effects as well. Then we have Goblin out of the Frying Pan. This is a great counter to Pot of Desires. They will have to reconsider whether or not they want to banish 20 cards just to draw 2. Tail Swipe is pretty effective. I believe this is a piece of back row removal. I should probably read it just to be sure. It bounces two monsters. That's pretty crazy. So a double bounce, a double compulsory evacuation device. We have Triano Infinity. I believe this combos with the Conductor Triano card, but it can really get up there with Fairy Tale Snow as well if you're playing a 60 card variant. Jurassic World, I know a lot of people don't play the field spell in the competitive versions, but I think in the versions now, before we get True Dracos, the Dinosaur field spell is worth considering at least. Black Stego is a solid attacker. Your opponent doesn't read the effect and they attack into it, switches to defense, and then you can overlay into Evolzar Dolka on the next turn. Survival Instinct is a great way to get Triano Infinity up to a whole bunch of attack, and you gain life points. It's just a really solid card. Magical Mallet to make our deck more consistent, I would say. Magical Mallet is definitely good for getting out of those brick hands. Maybe you drew too many of these small dinosaurs and you don't want to have those, so you just want to put those back in deck. We have 2 Hydrogeddon. This is like our number one way of going into not only Evolzar Dolka and Evolzar Lagia, but also Bahamut Shark to make totally awesome. We don't have the True King support right now, so we don't have the rank 9 guy that's so powerful, so I think we need some extra defense like Bahamut Shark and Totally Awesome, and Hydrogeddon is definitely the way to get there. We have Negate Attack, a much sought-after attack response reprint that this particular structure deck included. I think this card is super great. It stops a lot of stuff. We also have, in addition to that reprint, maybe the most sought-after reprint was Mystical Space Typhoon. I know quick play back row removal is really powerful right now, especially getting rid of cards like Dimensional Barrier in the end phase. So having a card like Mystical Space Typhoon at such an easy, as I spit all over it, such an easy, free cost in the structure deck, it's just insane. We also have Black Petra. This is one of the new dinosaurs that combos with your Super Triano, or your Conductor Triano, I should say. So pretty powerful. I don't know why they included Sabersaurus in this deck. I understand that Sabersaurus is a fan favorite, but I think everyone knows that Caboozles is definitely this far superior monster. It's a sneezing dinosaur, and Sabersaurus just doesn't have that at its advantage. You can use Gillosaurus to make MX Saver Invoker on your first turn and Lunalite combo your opponent. Megamorph was used in my Dark Gaia OTK deck, so it must be good. Hunting Instinct is a great way to counter your opponent's special summons. Ultimate Triano is another tribute monster that you can search with a lot of cards that are in the current metagame. They added Heavy Storm as a ban card just to prove to you that the card is still worth being banned. It definitely is. I feel like this was a mockery. I don't know why they included it. Lightning Vortex for some mass removal. Mesmeric Control, I don't know what the fuck that does. Malfunctions for when they, some strike you or dimensional bury you, just put it back in their hand and they can't do anything. Hyper Hammerhead does a similar thing, but with monsters, it puts them back in their hand. Magical Arm Shield is pretty good in Duel Links. Volcanic Eruption fucking sucks. Black Triano is, it's alright. Let me just cough myself to death here. We have a second copy of Magical Mallet, just in case you draw the Hydrogeddons or the baby Cerosaurus. We have a Ryuroku, once again, another card that is really good in Duel Links. I guess we have a second Hyper Hammerhead. Who would have guessed it? And a second Gillosaurus. Oh my god, this deck has so many 2-ups. If you open double Gillosaurus, you can just instantly Zoo combo, and that's pretty darn good. So we have Seabix Blessing. He's a reptile. I don't know why he was included in this Dinosaur structure deck. That seems kind of not in place. We have this guy, Mad Sword Beast, for piercing damage. We have Dark Triceratops. Is that even a thing? We have this guy for piercing damage as well. Miracle Drac Egg. That card is garbage. Big Evolution Pill. Much better than regular Evolution Pill. Fossil Excavation, just in case you don't own Call the Haunted, you can have a worse Call the Haunted for no cost. And then lastly, a Seismic Shockwave. I don't know what that card does. It has a lot of text. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this opening video. I think dinosaurs will have a real impact on the metagame going forward. And even this past weekend, as I make this video, I don't know the results of regionals, but I'm sure that the deck did pretty good with such good support, such as Caboozles and Gillosaurus, and most importantly, Hydrogeddon, I felt was the big winner of this particular structure deck. Hydrogeddon is such a versatile card, especially when you consider the power of Conductor Triano. And yeah, I will see you guys later.